Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Following the appalling management of the disaster recovery program by Alberta's Emergency Management Agency and nearly 2 years of constant public pressure, the AEMA finally committed to holding an independent review of their administration of the 2013 flood recovery. We know the review took place as hundreds of my constituents and many stakeholder groups were interviewed. We know the report was delivered to the ministry before the election, and to date, this report and its recommendations have not been released. To the Minister of Municipal Affairs, what does the report say, and will you commit to releasing the full report today?
Thank you for the question. Mr. Speaker, I have to say, as someone who's lived through both flooding and forest fires in my hometown of Slave Lake, I understand how hard it is to go through something like that. And it is clear that there are a number of problems with the disaster recovery program set up by the PCs and that we need to do better. Very shortly, integrating feedback from the report, we will provide an update on our plans to move forward and the lessons we've learned to make the changes to the disaster recovery program so that it's there for Albertans the next time it's needed.
Given that a similar government report launched after the 2005 flood was not released for nearly 6 years, and given there remain over 600 DRP files outstanding, Albertans in general deserve to see the report for themselves. To the same minister, will you please explain why she has not shared this report already so that it could provide benefits to resolving the remaining 602 outstanding DRP claims in my constituency?
Good question.
Mr. Speaker, when disaster strikes, Albertans do need to have confidence that there is an effective and well-managed program to help them recover, and all information will be used to move forward. It is clear that there are a number of problems. The bottom line is that we will use the lessons we learned to move forward, and we will take into consideration the members' desire to see that report. Thank you.
Seven ministers, 5 years. Given that the government committed to improving communication between DRP and the applicants, and it's infuriating to hear that the Alberta Energy Management Agency continues to close files without contacting the applicants in my constituency. Again, to the same minister, what specific actions will you commit to ensure that AEMA is communicating with all claimants with any changes to their application?
Mr. Speaker, once again, as someone who myself has lived through natural disaster, I have great compassion for those individuals. As I previously stated, there are a number of problems with the system that was set up by the PCs, and we do need to improve it. The bottom line is that Albertans that are hit by disaster need help, and the government needs to be there, and we're committed to making that happen.